Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down the UFC Vegas 109 main event, Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, a banger of a middleweight fight that's flying under the radar. This one is super interesting from a stylistic and momentum perspective. Dolidze's been out for over a year, Hernandez is on a tear, and the winner here could sneak into the top 10. As always, if you enjoy these deep dive breakdowns, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, who are you picking for the main event? Let's get into it. Let's start with Roman Dolidze. He's 12-2 as a pro, coming off a decision loss to Marvin Vettori. And while it wasn't the most exciting fight, it did show that Dolidze can hang with durable, high-level guys. Before that, he had a legit run. TKO wins over Jack Hermanson and Phil Hawes, and a come-from-behind KO over Kyle Dawkins. That's no joke. So what's his style? He's a power striker with serious KO threat in both hands. He's a big physical middleweight. Long limbs, thick frame, hard to take down. Underrated grappling. He's got a black belt in BJJ and has shown flashes of creativity on the ground. Remember the leg trap from guard he hit on Hermanson? But there are issues. He fights in bursts, long stretches of inactivity, then one or two big bombs. Low volume, sometimes he throws less than 20 strikes around. He's now 37 years old, which is significant in a division where speed and cardio matter. Now let's talk Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. And man, this guy's made huge leaps in his last few fights. He's 12-2 as well, riding a 5-fight win streak, and he's coming off a dominant submission win over Roman Kopylov. So what makes Hernandez dangerous? He's a pressure machine. Non-stop forward movement, high volume striking, constant clinch entries. Relentless grappling, averages nearly 6 takedowns per 15 minutes, always looking to advance position, wear you down, and lock up a submission. His conditioning is elite. He breaks people with pace and cardio. Mentally tough. He's been in bad spots and fought through. And he's still only 31 years old, so he's entering his prime. His one knock? He's hittable. If you have big power and he gives you openings, you can clip him. But surviving that storm is the hard part. This fight comes down to Dolidze's power and size versus Hernandez's pace and pressure. Let's talk scenarios. If Dolidze wins, it's likely a KO in the first or second round. He'll need to time Hernandez on the way in, keep the fight standing, and land something big. A counter hook, a step-in knee, maybe a clinch uppercut. That's his best shot. But if that KO doesn't come early, that's where Fluffy takes over. Hernandez will chain takedowns, mix in elbows and ground and pound, and keep up a pace that's hell to deal with. Dolidze slows down as fights go on, and Hernandez ramps up. Another big factor, activity. Dolidze hasn't fought since March 2023. That's almost 18 months off. Hernandez has been active and looks better every time we see him. Cardio edge? Huge. Grappling edge? Hernandez. Striking edge? Dolidze, but only in bursts. So what's the pick? Look, Dolidze's a live dog because of his power and BJJ. But the volume and pressure of Hernandez is a stylistic nightmare for him. Unless Dolidze lands a nuke early, which is possible, I see Hernandez drowning him with pressure, chaining takedowns and grinding out rounds. Could see a late sub if Dolidze's gas tank gives out, but more likely, Anthony Hernandez via dominant decision. 49-46 or even 50-45. He's younger, faster, has better cardio, and his style wins rounds. Not flashy, just effective. From a betting perspective, I'd look at Hernandez ML in parlays, Hernandez by decision at plus money, or even live betting after round 1 if Dolidze looks dangerous early but starts to fade. This is a statement fight for Fluffy. If he wins clean, especially if he dominates Dolidze, he's knocking on the top 10 door and might be getting a ranked name like Brendan Allen or Paul Craig next. All in all, it's a great main event, and I think it could be one of those grinder classics if it goes long. Let me know your pick in the comments. Are you riding with Fluffy, or are you taking the power of Dolidze? Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on Fight Night for the live reactions. Peace.